Okay, so we are going to start now with what we do every week to begin our divining process. So it's kind of like a check-in with each other to kind of get us into the space of presence and ready to go to be focused on this time we're going to spend together. So we begin with an opening. Mark intention, get familiar, listen, build relationships, come together, create the ritual, perform the service, make the offering.
Mark intention, get familiar, listen, build relationships, come together, create the ritual, perform the service, make the offering.
Mark intentions, get familiar, listen, build relationships, come together, create the ritual, perform the service, make the offering.
Mark intention, get familiar, listen, build relationships, come together, create the ritual, perform the service, make the offering.
Mark intention, get familiar, listen, build relationships, come together, create the ritual, perform the service, make the offering.
And then we remind ourselves of why we come together under the banner of this project with a series of 3 questions. So we start with, and I'm going to ask, but then someone else can pick it up and I'll jump in later in the round. First question is, where am I with spirit, faith, and energetic connection today?
My energetic connection is open today. It is open and willing to be experimental, hoping to find, new grounds and to find familiar grounds.
My energetic connection is open, very, very strong, almost needing to be drum, like a drum. My energetic connection feels like a drum today.
So spiritually today, I'm feeling all combined spirit, faith, and energetic connection. I'm feeling high energy, feeling very spiritually connected, and very, very faithful. My faith is very strong right now.
So my energy is flowing slowly, but open. My spirits are high. My hopes are high, yet reasonable. Have faith, obviously, that this will be working. And I would say yes, there's definitely a feeling of openness that I have today.
My spirit is present. I'm ready to do this today and continue to be curious in this work. Feeling the energetic on the energetic piece. I guess, I don't know, it's just, high energy. I'm interested in this next layer we have of like thinking about, we've mostly been doing this with the thought of us sharing this work, and that, you know, we record what happens, but it's just our eyes on it. So this recording will be made public, and so that kind of puts a different frequency of energy around it and heightens, I think, my curiosity in a new way. And yeah, my faith is confident, because I feel like we have been working this process for a while now. So I feel like we know it in a different kind of way. And so, again, I'm curious about what will happen today. So what is the intention of the work today for you?
For me, the intention is to really go from something that Jen had said earlier about working from a deep place. So just really trying to dig deep today and ride off of the energy that I have, and try to explore more of what Spirit may call for me to give and to offer.
For me, my intention is to support. I feel in a very supportive mood to be willing to be, you know, supportive for anything and whatever may happen. You know, yeah.
It's to, for me, it's to gladly send and to receive sound, energy, and reinforce the collective spirit.
For myself, my intention is to really stretch, and really stretch from a place that I may have not explored from in previous sessions.
My intention is deepen connection, find connection with all of you, and the various modes we will use today: image, sound, movement, voice, and to continue to find clarity as we go deeper into the work in this process. What do you want to have answered in this work today?
For me, I want to find a voice. You know, we've been collecting a lot of sounds through this process, and I feel like we have been playing around with the pieces, and I want to find, you know, just to play around with the slots and to find within what you guys do and what I can put in there to find, I know, a place for it. You know what I'm saying? Like a voice for it. Yeah.
I feel this need to kind of even extend boundaries. I just really want to I want to feel. My intention is to understand how we can even continue to push just boundaries within this process.
Mm-hmm. To that end, I'll go. I will add to that, Jen, and that I want to find a sense of fullness and completeness in whatever this score is. Less of a question, more of a statement. Yes, fullness and yeah, and for it to feel like a full sentence of a paragraph or story of a score today.
Yeah, and it feels like it's coming to that because and I want to know more about, like, what is the message? What is this? Because we've found ourselves being, provided with some of the same sort of directives, right? So I'm interested in learning more about what that message is, like what is Spirit trying to tell us and to do and to offer, to give.
Okay.
So what I would have answered is maybe clarity about what is, and our journey to that is, to me, that process is very much what it will be, what determines what we are divining or conjuring, and being open to that result, or more likely the result of that.
Cool. All right, so yeah, y'all, let's take folks through the building of a score in this process. Maybe we could start with everybody just kind of showing your piece. What are you using as your divining piece? This is I'm recording, so please. Yeah, so this is the piece that each one of us uses that tells us yes or no. What's your yes side, everybody?
Well, my yes side, this is a 45 spindle. So something you put in to play your 45s on a record.
Yeah.
And the top smooth side is the yes side, and the one indented is the no.
Everybody else show your no side.
Yeah.
No, it just says it.
All right, so like what we're gonna do is we ask, we're gonna set 9 sections, and the way we set these 9 sections is through these pieces that tell us which of these categories. You see everybody has these set of bowls, and these categories are different things that we kind of captured in response to the Belkis and exhibition.
Oh no.
Spatial, form, proverbs, concepts, quality, and storytelling. So we'll be pulling from each, from our center bowl to tell us which of these categories we're picking, and we'll accumulate 9 sections that will then eventually play as a performance for you in a bit. So should we get started with this creating a score? How are we going to do it this time in terms of what's our order, or who's beginning at least? Who's starting?
I'll start.
Okay.
So I will start, and someone's going to pull for me then, right?
Who's pulling
Maybe
for
I'm going to start, and someone's just going to flip for me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
All right, so here we go.
Who's throwing for Joe?
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Ayush, that's you, yes, right? Okay.
Okay, here we go. It keeps jumping out, so I'm going to pick that just jumped out. And what I have is spatial. Here we go. There we go. I'm going to the wrong place. So I'm going to pull. Where are you? Proximity. Here we go.
All right. It was at the top for me.
All right. Okay. Everyone have it?
Yep.
Got it, Norman?
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet.
Let me know when you have it.
Got it.
All right. So, do I pass it to Norman?
No.
All right. Do I go again?
Yes.
All right. Okay, here we go. All righty. This is Proverbs. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. Proverbs. Got some big hands. Here you go. Proverbs is over here. And my Proverbs I'm pulling. Oh. To dialogue with simplicity is difficult.
Have not
And I think
gotten
this
that
is the first one for this group.
one. Yes, it is
Yeah.
a first for this one.
Alrighty.
That is always exciting.
Yeah. Matter of fact, both of them are firsts, right?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember getting proximity before.
No. Okay. Do I tell oh, wait a minute. Does everyone have it?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I tell a story?
No.
Alrighty.
So then the next person just goes. I'll go.
Okay. And I will flip for you then.
Quality. Okay. Jerky.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
they're all new. I love it.
Oh, wow. This is good.
Spirit.
Yes.
All right. Do I go again?
One
Man,
second.
you know this is the one with all the
Oh, sorry. Quality.
hold up. You gotta get in here. Did everybody else find it already?
Yeah, I found it. I just
Wow.
found
Not I.
it. It's one of those. It's being jerky.
This is the one that has like. I'm the only one, huh?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
All right, got it.
All right. Jerky. Already asked you a question already, right? Want to ask it again?
Do I go again?
No.
Do I pass it to Jen?
Yes.
All right, it is I.
Smooth.
And we have spatial again. Spatial. I'm gonna not look.
Spatula.
Where are you at? Let me look all the way in the bottom. All the way in the bottom. Where are you? What you trying to say? Ah, vertical. Look right. Okay. Do I go again? Does everyone have it?
I just got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Who's going to flip for Jen?
I can.
Okay.
Do I go again?
Yes.
Ah.
All right. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
You know what I mean? Form. Form. In movement.
And that's what you wanted, Jen, right?
That's where we're going here. I needed to move.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
If we're ready, I'll ask, do I pass it to Norman?
Yes.
Yes. Norman, it is.
Hello.
I can toss for you, Norman.
Okay. The category is quality.
Oh boy.
Quality. Disconnected. Disconnected.
Disconnected. Feeling disconnected. That's a nice song. I feel disconnected.
Everybody have it?
No.
Ooh.
I understand.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I'm connected to disconnected.
See, sometimes, even in this, I will find them right away, but today, that is not the case. They are hiding from me. Disconnected, got it. Okay, all right.
So the question is, do I go again?
It fell on yes.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. The category is quality.
Oh, quality's having a good
Quality.
time today.
Mm, mm, mm. Uncontrolled.
Wow. Jerky,
Uncontrolled.
disconnected, uncontrolled. Those are all the qualities that have been called today. They are so connected.
Connections about disconnection.
Damn, I really.
Wow.
Does everybody have it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have it.
I don't.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. All right. The next
moment.
one is
Made it still searching.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
There
okay.
we go. Okay, got it.
Get some
Okay.
control, girl.
Okay. So the next one is, do I pass it to Aisha?
I think
Oh,
here to make, because Maida didn't go yet, or it doesn't matter.
Oh,
It
did
doesn't
we
matter.
already? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. It'll be Maida then.
She said she want to be quiet.
right. Do you want to rephrase the question for clarity's sake?
Yes. Do I pass it to Maida?
There it goes. Yes.
Okay. I'll flip for her.
Oh, I found the bowl.
Yeah, you anxious, boy, I tell you.
It hopped out. Quality.
What in the world?
What's going on?
Violent.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty.
And
Definitely got to work out today, people.
Is this a design for cabin fever or what? I don't know.
wow, this is
Sometimes they're very gentle and esoteric and abstract. This one is like move and
Oh my goodness, hold on. What is it that you pulled again? I'm sorry.
huh?
What was it you pulled? Oh, violent. Here, that's it.
Violent. Yeah.
Wow. Alrighty.
Hold on. I'm still trying to find it.
This is very interesting. Wow, this is very, very interesting.
Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with this thing.
Maybe you need to be violent with that bowl.
Yeah, I have to be oh, that'd be all over the place then. Yeah. Oh, got it.
Okay. Do I go again?
Do you go again? Let's see. No.
Do I pass it to Jennifer?
No.
Do I tell a story?
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Recreate a proverb, myth, or narrative.
Recreate. Okay. All right, so that's it.
I don't have
Fine.
I don't have that in mind, but I'm gonna write it out.
So can someone like easily show like the full score? Do you have your camera set up so that you could kind of like
Actually,
show
no,
folks?
well, maybe I don't know. I can't do it with mine.
No, I can't.
Tighter.
Thank you. Jen is gonna do it. Sweet.
You try it out and see.
So basically what's happening right now is that we have now divined, we always divine 9 sections through this process. And these are our 9 sections, and we divide them into 3 movements with 3 ideas for each movement. So the first movement is proximity to dialogue with simplicity is difficult and jerky. Our second movement is vertical in movement and disconnected. And our third movement for today is going to be uncontrolled, violent, and recreate a proverb, myth, or narrative. So, does anybody want to say a little bit about like what we're going to do now before we pause and get set up to play the score?
Oh, yeah. Now that we have the score, we go movement by movement. So our first movement will be proximity to dialogue with simplicity is difficult and jerky. And so we will just go into these pieces of the movement and just improv, just feel it and move through it and offer song and imagery and whatever else we want to do here, and do that as a collective. And it's unscripted, it just comes from us. So that's what we want to share.
Okay. Cool. All right, so we're gonna pause for a second, and then when we come back, we will start our perform score.